everyone, welcome to today's live class. It's Monday, so this means it's going to be all about stretching today. So we'll get started in just a moment. Welcome everyone for logging on and being here today. Appreciate you checking out this workout. I hope that you've been following along and participating in our workouts and our demonstrations and lectures, and you're enjoying all of those features and videos that we have to offer. My name is Rebecca Zostek. I'm a certified health coach, personal trainer, and fitness instructor here at our beautiful Hoag Health Center in Foothill Ranch, California, with our lifestyle program. So again, welcome everyone coming on and joining me today. We are going to do a full body stretch, focusing really on lower back, always more of the time focusing on the back side of our body, because that's the side that really doesn't get much activity, right? And really the root cause of lower back pain, just tight hamstrings, mobility, and so on. So we'll focus on those exercises, but I'm going to have you start doing some stretches, light, easy stretches on a chair, especially for those that are not really geared up to going all the way down to the floor and doing those types of stretches. So we'll start here on the chair. Please do feel free to participate continuously on the chair if you feel. And then I will progress the stretches down to the mat, and we'll do a little bit more in-depth stretching for the back side, the hamstrings, the glutes, the hips, and the lower back, and a little bit of our upper body too as we go. All right, so I do have a chair, I have a mat. I also do have a yoga strap and yoga block. I can show you a few exercises, a few stretching exercises that will be very helpful with those tools as you need that extra support. So we'll look at that maybe later down the line. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm about to get the music started and we will get carried away with our nice, beautiful stretch class, okay? So let me get the music going and we'll get warmed up. And put this over here, so I'll have to step out of the frame. It's a nice warm morning out, but in this room I'm a little bit chilly, so I'll start off being warm. It's always nice to be warm first. Feel free to take off your shoes too if you'd like to, and be comfortable. So we're going to start with posture first of all. Just turn that down just a tad. Okay, so one of the most important things for overall body wellness and flexibility and strength is your posture. I know a few of you have reached out and asked me to do some stretches for sciatica and scoliosis. So the first thing really is posture. Okay, so we want to work on making sure that we have a nice spinal alignment, pulling your body up out of the floor, open your chest, gently pull in those abdominal muscles. Legs are soft, not locked out. Nice big inhale, reaching up towards the ceiling, and exhale. Nice deep breath. Here we go, big deep breath. And exhale. Just doing that feels so nice, doesn't it? Nice big inhale. Good job. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Good. Let's do one arm at a time, side to side. And notice I'm kind of shifting my legs now a little bit. Small bend in the legs, even more from side to side. Aiming that arm straight up towards the ceiling. Good. Now let's hold that stretch here on your left side. Nice long arm reaching up towards the ceiling. And down, other side. Just keeping that chest lifted. Just a nice lateral flexion there and down. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down to the quads right here on your thighs. Bringing the chest down, dropping your left shoulder. If twisting isn't such a great thing for you right now, with the scoliosis or really super tight muscles, just be very gentle there. And feel free to just take that out if you need to. Okay, coming back down, sitting your hips back, roll through your back. Just gently warming that up. One more time, coming down. Inhale and exhale. And coming back up. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat, and we'll do some more stretches to warm up. I'm going to move my chair a little sideways my body from the side. What I'd like you to do is sit at the edge of your chair, okay? So we're not sitting back all comfy. Okay, so we're sitting at the edge of the chair, pulling your shoulders back. Think of a nice long spine. Open the legs out just a little bit more. And then maybe I should turn a little bit more sideways. Okay, here we go. All right, so open the legs out just a little bit more. We're gonna just slowly from the top of your head, drop the head down, roll the shoulders forward. Relax your shoulders as much as possible, all the way down. Let a nice stretch in that lower back. Just let yourself go, relax your head. That's the hardest part, just let your head just go. Deep breath. And slowly now restacking your spine, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Let's do that again. Nice big inhale. Exhale, drop the chin. Roll the shoulders forward. Keep the core tight. Rolling down. And now hands are in front of your body. You're going to take your left arm up and a gentle twist as far as you can just gently go. And coming down, other side. If you prefer to be up higher, you can do that. Good, and coming back down. And slowly rolling back up. Good job. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, sitting tall. Drive the belly in. Clasp your hands in front of you. You're just gonna push your arms away. Spreading out the shoulder blades, coming back in. Inhale and exhale, push away. And inhale, pulling in. Really be distinct about this. As you push your arms away, you're driving your belly in tight to contract. You're spreading your shoulder blades apart. Really stretch that out. And coming back to center and relax. Good job. From here, you're just going to place the hands either on the armrests of the chair or behind the chair. Wherever's a good place for you. Nice big inhale here. And just gently pull the shoulders back a little bit more. Just keep going on that stretch so I can show you here a little bit better. Now that I'm warmed up. Okay. All right, so here we are. Just gently pulling the shoulders back. You don't want to emphasize this too much, so start off very, very gentle stretch for those shoulders. And now round forward and pull back. 3, 2, 1. And now reverse. Big shoulder rolls back forwards. 1, 2, and 3. And stacking. Here we go. Again, opening up the chest. Now you should be able to open that a little bit further. Really feeling the front of the shoulders stretch and the chest. Good, and release. Hands just sitting on your thighs. Tilt your head to one side, left ear towards your left shoulder. You can use your left hand to gently press on that head. Not necessary if you don't need to, if you're already feeling it enough. Good. Dropping the chin to the chest. And coming back up straight to neutral. Now you're going to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And using your right hand to gently press on that head. And coming back to center. Sitting tall, relax your shoulders. You're going to look to your right, sitting tall, look to your right, and now all the way to the left. Try to do this without turning your upper body, okay? So shoulders are facing straight ahead, and now let's do this again. Look over to your right, and over to your left. And center, nice job. Let's take the legs out a little bit more so we're anchored with the heels. Take a nice deep breath up, inhale, and exhale, swipe the hands underneath the legs and lift back back up. And down. Just nice, gentle roll through the spine and then restacking it. One more time. And coming down. Good work. Now, let's keep the left foot out here in front of you. Bend the right and keep that right foot flat on the floor. Okay, so your left leg is out. Now, depending on your flexibility, if you just would rather keep that more bent, of course you can do that, or more stretched out. You're going to take your left arm, so it's the same side. Left arm reaching up, and then you're going to exhale and reach down towards the toes, and hold for 2 and 3, and swoop back up, and pull the elbow in. Do that again. Lift up, stretch right here, and reach forward. Pull in, and up. And now we're just kind of making this a little bit more smooth. Okay, so down, pull in, and up. Down. And pull in. Nice job. Let's change legs. Okay, remember, we're sitting tall, right? The shoulders are pulling back. And we take that right arm nice and long. Inhale here, exhale as you reach forward for those toes. You can use your left hand also to hold onto the chair if you need to. Pull the elbow back and lift up. And exhale, coming down. And working through the flowing of the movement, up. Exhale down. And resting here. Nice job, everybody. All right, the next stretch we're going to do is for the quadriceps. This is a really good one to do when you're sitting in the chair. You're just going to swivel yourself. So I'm going to swivel over to the left side. Okay, you're holding onto the edge of the chair. You're going to take your right leg. So I swivel to the left. My outside leg is going to inch its way back. Okay? So here I am, getting a nice quad stretch. And those hip flexors, they get very, very tight when we do a lot of sitting. Okay, so let's make sure we get a good stretch here. Adjust yourself wherever you need to. Make sure that you're getting that stretch, okay? So I'm gonna gently push myself against the arm of the chair. Just gentle enough so I feel even more stretch. I'm giving myself some resistance there. The other tip, I'm pushing my right toes down into the floor. Okay, so I don't have this loose leg, and now I need to make sure my toes are anchored and pushing down. Right there, and push. Yes, there we go. Now your outside arm. Reach over. Come back. Inhale. Exhale. Still pushing with this left hand. One more. Oh, that feels good. And relax. Okay, do you feel that stretch there? I hope so. I feel it. Drag in that back leg, and now we'll swivel to the other side. I'm just going to move my chair a little bit so you can see a little bit better maybe. Okay, so sitting at the edge of the chair now, it's the opposite leg going back. And now I'm on my right side, my left leg is going back. Okay. Sitting nice and tall. Toes are pushing down, pushing myself away on the chair. Oh, all of a sudden I feel more stretch, okay? So be careful of how much you want to feel. This chair is a little bit challenging because it the chair arm comes all the way to the edge. So I'm gonna have to make it work here. And go with that outside arm and lift it over. And coming back. Inhale and exhale. Good, here we go. Inhale, last time. Exhale as you take that over. And coming back. Good, and down you go. Coming back to the center. Here. Taking your your outside leg. This is my right. I'm going to cross it over. Okay, so this position here can be altered different ways. If I pull it up higher, okay, I'm going to get more into the hip. The lower it is, of course, the less you get from that hip stretch. But this is also important to keep in mind where you are specifically. So we don't want you to feel any pain, but wherever that is, if it's below the knee, if your foot's below your knee, okay, and you're already feeling that, that's okay. You start there, and you're just gonna twist to one side. If you're a little more flexible, pull in the bottom foot closer to the chair, okay, and pressing against that knee if you want, or just let it sit there and looking over one shoulder. Feel that pretty good at the hip. Press down. Good, coming back center, we're just gonna lean forward. If you're watching me from your office desk, you're just wanting to get a few chair exercise stretches, this is a really, really great one too. Right here. Good, coming up, just gonna grab that knee. Hold it up to the chest and hold. Nice deep breath. And all right, let's do the other side. So we're going to take that left foot, cross it over wherever's good for you. We're going to just do a nice gentle turn here. The other tip I just want to mention, the bottom foot. The farther it is away from you, the less impact it has on that stretch. The closer I bring that foot in, okay, the more challenging it is. So you can try that. Pull in the bottom foot a little bit more. Now press against that inside knee. Oh, feel that. Another tip here. Now I have my foot hanging over my thigh, this end here. If I pull my foot on top of my thigh, okay, it takes a little more flexibility. You're going to feel that even more. So if you've been doing it this way, you're like, okay, I feel this, yeah, this is good, but I can probably do more. Lift that foot up, place it on top of your thigh, and now lean forward, and you'll feel more stretch. In fact, this side is a little more tight for me. All right, and coming on up. Okay, everyone, we're gonna progress now down to the floor for some deeper stretches. Feel free to stay on the chair if you would like to. Some things might need to be a little bit more altered on the chair, but we'll kind of make that work for you. So here we go. We're coming down onto the mat now. And if you're new here, you haven't done this class yet with me, you can go back to Monday's class also last week. That was a really nice one for working on the hips and the hamstrings there too, so you can go back to that one if you like. We're focusing more on lower back today with a little bit of upper body stretching. So let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath, arms together here, inhale, and exhale forward as you come forward. Now, I want you to lift up from your lower back. See if you can tap your toes or touch your toes and hold a nice long spinal alignment right here. Let your hands fall to the ankles. Keep your toes pointing straight up. I want you to round your back now. Inhale here. And exhale, lift up. One thing that we're going to think about here is retracting the chest. So the chest concaves inward, and then as you come forward, pull the chest open. Everything else will happen the way it should. So here we go. Concave the chest, pull it in. Feel that back just opening up. And now come forward. Pull the chest forward so it's really projecting. And again, inhale. Exhale. stretch is specifically for your lower back. So we want some contraction work, so we're going to go into a back extension to child's pose stretch, okay? So we're going to stack the hands underneath the chin, right here. Let your lower back relax, just take out that tension. Nice deep inhale. Exhale as you lift the legs and the upper body. Hold. And coming down. We're going to do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Yes, this is an exercise, but it's also a stretch. Right here to get that back to just relax. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. And relax. Hands now underneath your shoulders. Pushing yourself back into child's pose stretch. Pull your knees in. Open the legs. Sitting back. Good. Coming forward. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck the belly in. Round out your back. Hold it, and exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, come forward, round out the back, pull up, come back down, sit back, child's pose. One more time, inhale, come forward, exhale, round out the back. Should have put my hair up today. And coming back. Such a nice stretch right here. Good job, everyone. Hands stacked underneath your shoulders. Open the legs up. You're going to tuck the toes underneath you right here. Get some leverage in those toes. Nice big inhale. Get ready for downward facing dog. You're going to pull those toes under as you lift the knees up. Come back down, rest for a second. If this stretch is too difficult, you're just going to sit in the chair. You're just reaching down for your toes with straight legs. Here we go. Nice big inhale. Exhale, push into those feet. Lift the hips up, open the legs a little bit more, shift your body weight through your arms, anchor those heels with the hands, feel the back of the legs, just open up. Hold it. Good. Slowly coming forward, the knees come back down, and sit back into that child's pose. Coming back, I'm just going to do this one more time actually with the downward facing dog. Tuck the toes underneath you. Nice big inhale. Use your legs, okay? Not your shoulders to lift you up. Nice big inhale. Push with your feet. Lift the legs. Press your upper body through your arms. Open up the legs a little bit more. Lift the hips up. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs, calf muscles, the glutes, the hamstrings. Good. And coming back down. Go ahead and sit your legs back. Now I mentioned the block, so I'm going to use this block here for the next few exercises. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a stack of books. We just want to lift the floor a little bit higher so it's a little more supportive. If you are more flexible and you'd rather not use a block, that's fine too. So we're going to take the block out. And what I'd like you to do is bring your right leg forward. Your left hand is on the block. Okay? And we're just going to shoot the hips forward, releasing that lower back. Okay, so you can see that this is much more manageable as opposed to being further down. Okay, so There you are. You can even use your chair if you want. So what I want you to do is take your right elbow and push against your right knee out to the side and then back center. It's a very small, gentle movement. You should be feeling that quite a bit. The groin area, the inner thighs, and also the hip area. Good. And let's hold it here. All right. Now let's see if we can take the back leg straight. So we're going to tuck the toes underneath, put some leverage in those toes, and lift up. Good. Press the hips down. All right, here we are. Making sure that right knee is not over your toes. Okay, lifting your chest up. You're going to take that right arm now and open it up to the side. Bring it back down. And now let's straighten out this right leg. Straighten it out. You can do this with a bent leg. The back leg can be down if you'd rather. So wherever you are with that. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming down. Nice job. We're going to change sides. Here we go. Float one leg back. Lean the block over. Okay. Starting off a little easy here. Just really feeling that in the hip. It's definitely nice to have your right hand a little higher. And here we go now with this left knee lift going out to the side and bringing it back. Out to the side. This nice gentle joint movement in that hip. Careful, nice and slow. And hold. Deep breath. Tuck that back foot underneath and lift it up. Pressing those hips down. Feel that weight pushing into the foot, not so much in your right hand. Taking that left arm up. And bringing it back. Nice big inhale. Exhale as you shoot back into that stretch. And hold. And one. Coming back. And down. Good job, everybody. We're going to take ourselves all the way down now onto the mat, sitting down. If you have that book or the block, you're just going to set one foot on top of it. If you're not using anything at all, that's completely fine. You can also, if you're a little more flexible, use a chair. More flexible, yes, because now I have this range, okay? This range is a little harder, but I guess it's kind of a personal thing there too. So let's just take one foot on top of the block. You're gonna take a nice deep breath, both arms lifting up, and exhale forward towards your toes. It is more challenging really to use something higher because you have to be more conscious of your back. The higher the leg goes, the tighter the back, right? So we're working on trying to open up and elongate that back, and really pulling it forward. Now you're going to take your hands down onto the sides of the book or the block, and just gently pull, keeping your chest lifted. Let's hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, sitting tall. We're going to do that one more time. Nice big inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Wherever's a good place for you. Grabbing the edge of the block. And just a tip here, if you have a block, you can pull it forward on top of the calf muscle, okay, and work your stretch that way. You have more support, you're able to work with that back a little bit better, okay. The farther away it goes, the harder it is, okay. So, wherever is a good place for you. And release. Let's just get the other side and we'll be all done. Here we go. Nice big inhale. And exhale forward. Sort of put the hands on the foot so you can do that. Remember when we do these forward stretches, you want to try to keep your back nice and long and neutral. We don't want the head dropping down and doing a stretch with the back curving over, okay? So really aim to keep the back straight. Even if your hands are just here or you're up here, that's much better than being rounded out. Okay? Just holding that stretch. And now coming back up, nice big inhale, and here's the deeper stretch now. Coming forward, exhale. And slowly coming back up. I'm going to do that one more time. Nice big inhale and reaching forward. And slowly walking yourself back up. Bring the legs together, block. Taking one arm up and over to one side. And then other side. Let's do that again, each side. Nice big inhale. Really working that arm nice and straight and long. Good. Hands placed right behind you and lift your chest. Try not to drop your head back. You just want to look up, gazing up towards the ceiling. Open the chest. Deep breath. Pulling the chin down towards your chest. Slowly rolling out. Shoulder rolls back for 2, 1, and reverse. Relax, nice big inhale and exhale. Last time, everybody, come on. Inhale and exhale. Just taking that breath in. It feels so nice. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this stretch class. Please do let me know if you have any comments. If you enjoyed the class, give it a thumbs up. I will see you next week, Monday at 9 a.m. for this particular class, but I'm also here on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. for increasing your stability and strength, and then also Fridays at 9 a.m. for cardio and core. Please make sure to hydrate and stay safe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.